Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and for today's video, we are going to talk about stack. So I have pasted here a code. Let me zoom it first. So this code is implementing stack using linked list. So before we proceed to code discussion, let us first identify what is stack. So stack is a linearly ordered set of elements which has a LIFO concept, last in first out concept, wherein the last element that you have inserted is also the first element that you are going to remove or to get. So to further analyze the concept of the stack, I have here real life example. Stack of books. So on the right side is insert book and on the left side is remove book. So obviously, if you're going to put a book, mas mapadali nimo siya butang if imo siya ibutang sa top of the piled books. Same goes to removing a book. So if you're going to get or remove a book, mas mapadali pog achieve ang imong goal if you're going to remove last you inserted or the book nga naa sa top sa pile of books. So that is the concept of the stack. So let's move on now to code discussion. So of course, first and foremost, our program will read to our main method. This is the sign that you can say nga this is a main method. So the highlighted particular code on my screen is our main method. The program will read instantiation variable. So the instantiation variable mo ni ang mo trigger ni public class, which is stack as linked list. Ini-greet ni program sa instantiation variable, ma-trigger pod ni siya, then the program will jump sa public class. As you can see, na-highlight pod ni diri ang stack as linked list. Okay, na-trigger man siya sa main method. Then, after it will triggered, the following block of code will be executed. So, we have here stack node root. Kani pod nga line of code ni trigger pod siya sa static class stack node. Mention man diri si stack node. As you can see, na-highlight pod siya. So, since na-trigger man si stack node, ang program muambak na pod sa static class stack node. And then the code inside its curly braces will also be executed. Generally, this code, the static class stack node, is to create a new node. So, we have here declaration of data variable in integer type. Int is type sa variable nga ato ang gi-declare. It indicates nga pwede ta maka-store ni data og any value as long as it's integer. We have stack node next. Stack node int data. Si int data here is like a parameter list wherein we can store any value ni data. This data equals data. So after the program execute all the code inside the static class stack node, the program will jump balik sa ato ang main method. Then, it will read our first line of code, which is to push the value of 10. Since gi-trigger na to si push diri, ang program mo jump sad siya sa push method. Int data, the parameter, wherein diri na to i-store ang value nga atong i-push. Since natay value 10 diri, so nag-abot na to sa tong push method, si data diri na siya value nga 10. And then, stack node new node, this line of code is to create a new node. Since ni-trigger si stack node, ang program mo balik na pod sa static class stack node. And then, this particular code will be executed to create a new node. So after ma-execute ni kaning code nga ako ang gi-highlight na natay new node. So, let us visualize it for you to understand it easily. So, this will be our node. After that specific code executed, na natay new node but wala fay value. So, after here, the program will read balik sa push method. So, the program will read the condition. If the if condition answers true, this code inside its curly braces will be executed. And if the if condition answers false, this highlighted code will be ignored and the else condition will be executed. So, let us check if the if condition answers true or false. So, if root is equals to null, our root wala pay value, since wala patay na push value maski isa. So, obviously, atong root is equals to null, so the condition answers true. This block of code will be executed. Root is equals to new node. So, atong new node nga nabuhat, gi-equals na to siya sa root. So, this is our new node. Then, since gi-equals to siya sa root, this will be our root. There. Then, proceed sa next code. Since the if condition answers true, kaning else code diri dili na ni siya basahon ni program. Diretso na ta sa system.out print data push to stack. So, kani si data mo ni ang variable wherein gi-store si number 10, right? So, pag call ni data diri na trigger ang iyang sod which is number 10. Maong output ang atoang first line sa atoang code, which is 10 pushed to stack. Then after this, the program will be back at our main method. So another pushed value of 20. This time, we will push value of 20. Then since nanaputay push method diri, na-trigger na pod si push method, si program mo jump na pod sa push method. So, int data. Kani diri nga part, diri na pod ma-store ang value ni 20. So, si data right now na ay value of 20. Then the program will read this line of code which is to create a new node. Then na-trigger si stack node, ang program mo jump na pod sa static class stack node. This code will be executed again to create a new node. So, mao na ni. Pag execute ato, maka-create na po taong new node. New node pero wala pa i-value. So, before anything, I forgot that this code is considered as code abstraction. Wherein, parts is a program, pero wala gipakita why it came up to this such output. So, let's proceed. After this, we nakabuhat na taog new node, then, ang program mo balik na pod sa push method. Check if the if condition is answers true or answers false. So, if root is equals to null. So, di ba? Pag ato ang root is at our value of our root is 10 man. So, since ato ang root is nanay value, well, obviously, this condition answers false. Then, this block of code will be ignored. And the program will jump sa else condition. Mo niyang iyang i-execute. Stack node temp, we have another variable temp is equals to root. Atong current value of root is 10. Then, since si root gi-equals ni temp, so in short, 10 is our root and our temp. There. And then the next line of the code is root equals new node. After na to gi-equal si 10 sa root ug sa temp, si root gi-equals na sa dato siya sa new node. So our root right now will be our new node. And then the next code is new node.next equals temp. This line of code indicates that our new node will point to temp. This is our new node, then it will point to temp. The value of our temp is number 10. This will be the illustration after our new node point to our temp. This is our new node and point to our temp. Then, proceed na po siya sa system.out.print data. Trigger na po si data variable which has value of 20 since mao man niya to ang gi-push. Then, the number 20, then the 20 value will be pushed to our new node. That's why, pag output aning system.out.print, the value nga ma-print sa data is the value of 20. That's why, na-output ang atong second line. That's why na-print ang atong second line sa atong output. And then, balik na pod si program sa main method. I-read na po din yung ika-third line sa code, which is also to push another value, which is 30. Then again, same process. Then i-read si stack node new node to create a new node. Then trigger na pod si stack node. Then static class stack node ma-trigger na pod siya. Then this block of code will be executed again, which is to create a new node. There, naka-create na taong new node. And then, the program will be back at push method. So, if condition, if root is equals to null, well obviously our root is 20, so it is not null. Then this block of code will ignored and the program will read the else condition. And the code inside its curly braces will be executed instead. So, stack node temp is equals to root. So, si root na to is 20. Then, gi-equals po siya sa temp. So, our value, the 20 right now is our root at the same time is our temp. Since gi-equals man na to sila duha. And then next, root is equals to new node. Then si root, gi-equals na pod na to siya sa ato ang new node. Gibalay na to si root sa ato ang new node. And then, new node.next equals temp, which indicates that our new node will point to our temp. Atong temp karon, ang value sa atong temp karon is 20. And then atong new node will point to 20. There. Manang illustration sa atong new node na ni point ni temp, which is 20. And then, proceed na po sa system.out.print to print the third line of our output. Data, get-trigger na po si variable data, which is value of 30. That's why, na-print ang ato ang third line sa atong output. So after printing, the program will be back again sa atong main method. And then read the next code, which is the system.out.print ln. Then since nag-trigger na po siya dirig pop method, the program will automatically jump sa pop method. This is our pop method. And then, the code inside its curly braces will be executed. So we have here variable declaration, which is pop declared in an integer type, and is initialized into the value of integer.mean value. So the use of this one is to initialize only the variable popped. So the program will read the if condition if root is equals to null. Well, obviously our root is not equal to null, so the if condition answers false, since our root right now has the value of 30. So this block of code will be ignored and the program will proceed to read the else condition. So which is pop is equals to root.data. So si pop karon gi-equals na to sa root.data, which is root.data is our 30. Right? Our value of our root is 30. So si pop karon na siya value nga 30. And then si root gi-equals na to siya sa root.next. So from 30 atong root karon will be 20. Since gi-equals man na to siya sa root.next. Mao man ato ang next node, since from 30 ni point si 30 ni 20. So after the 30 will be popped, our new root will be the 20. So return popped. This will return the value of popped, which is 30. And then balik na po siya sa main method. I-return niya ang value ni pop. That's why our fourth line of our output is printed. 30 popped from stock. 30 popped from stack. So, proceed na po si program sa last line nga code nga nasa atong main method. System.out.print top element is gi-trigger na po si pick nga method. By the way, pop is to delete a value sa stack, while pick is to get the top element or top value nga naa sa ato ang stack. Since na-trigger diri si pick method, the program will jump to read the pick method. So this is our pick method. If condition. So if root is equals to null, well obviously our root after the popping of 30 is 20 na. So na siya value, dili siya null. So and the program will proceed to read the else condition. Root.data, which indicates it will return the value of our root is 20. So this will return the value nga naa ni root, which is 20. Then balik na po siya sa main method to return the value of root. That's why the last line of our output is printed. Top element is 20. Can you see that? Oh, yes. This will be the illustration. Since gipop na ang 30, wala na ni dere value, then our top element is 20. Then, since wala na may sunod nga code inside our main method, then the program will terminate. So before I will end my video, I would like to explain that we have here another method nga wala na use, since wala siya na trigger, wala siya gi-use pod sa main method. Then we have here another method, which is public boolean is empty. This method is only to check if our stack is empty. So it's boolean so that we could return true if the if condition answers true, and return false if the condition answers false. So I guess that would be all for now. I hope that you have learned something and are able to discuss precisely why we come up with this output. So thank you for listening.